Good afternoon. It's been a productive day here, weekend, at the A-frame. Today, I have spent my time in the loft. And frankly, it doesn't look like I've done much, but man, has this been a lot of work. Call your attention to this new framing member here, and the space that is between it and the beam. And you can actually go down through there, if you look down through there, and that is a place where we can run wiring. Of course, this will get covering over it, and then this up here will all be covered with a reclaimed barnwood finish probably, and our air conditioner is going to go right in here somewhere. And then out the back of that air conditioning will go its electric and refrigeration lines. Done the same thing over here, so those lines will go into this attic space, and they'll go right down that shaft right there. They'll come out, that's the shower light right above the shower. They'll come out there, and then you can see that window beyond. That's the window in the utility room. Looking north, we'll go down the stud space just to the west of that and out to the air conditioner. And we'll back up here a little bit. This right here is a spot for a bed. Now, what I've figured is a twin mattress will sit in here, and a mattress and box springs on a roller configuration that I've dreamed up will be 21 inches high, which is right up to the bottom of that right there, if you follow me. It's 39 inches wide, which goes to that mark right there, and it's 75 long, which goes to right here. You see this kind of closes up my real estate. I'll have some access panels where I can get into that, and there's still some electrical and stuff that needs to run in there. But this kind of serves a little bit as a headboard, and I think I explained this before, but that bed, when it's sitting in there, you'll be wanting to bump yourself on this beam so it will roll out, probably out into this area right here when it's being slept in, and then it'll roll back in for the daytime. I know you've seen this little angle thing here, so I'm going to come around here. I had to support this wall here, keep it from wiggling, and I kind of thought it'd be cool to have a place up here where maybe a little one could hide something, so I'm going to come around here and sit down. And this right here will be a shelf unit with a center shelf in it, and that should work out fine. It kind of doubles as a headboard. This top here is about 3 inches higher than the mattress, and so that's where this bed is going to go. Now the other bed won't go over here. It's actually going to go down toward that end, and I haven't quite figured out how that's going to work. It will be similar to this, but a little different. And so that one over there is going to pull out this way. And when both beds are pulled out, they'll come very close to touching in the middle. And for a couple of feet, they'll touch right in here. But it'll make them a lot easier to sleep in. This area right here, my intention is that, see, that other bed is going to go from the end of the deck up to, about 2 foot this side of that beam right in there. So in here, I'm thinking about kind of another top of sorts, maybe a television spot or a focal point for something there, where someone, if they were sitting in the chair I'm sitting in, could watch television, as could someone laying in this bed, and as could someone laying in that bed. And in theory, you could have 3 people up here fairly functionally. Now I'm going to get up and turn around when I talk about 3 people. I think the third one might sleeping bag it right there. So all this is coming together nicely up here. These things have been in my thoughts for a long time, and this is the first time here I've really ever defined what I've called real estate so much. I remind you that over here will be a hole in the floor again, and we'll come up the loft ladder here, and we'll be looking right at this bed over here, and there will be a rail along this edge of the loft ladder, of the loft, and then we'll come around over here, and I don't know, I like this spot. This is a cool place. Temperature wise, once the furnace starts cycling downstairs, it's pretty consistent up here. So I'm anxious to get air conditioning in and feel how that does, etc. With that, got to go home. See you.